The University of Guyana held a literacy festival in New Amsterdam recently to honor Edgar Mittelholzer and Sir Wilson Harris. Renetta Court reports.
The University of Guyana, through the Ministry of the Presidency, Department of Social Cohesion, Culture, Youth and Sports, as part of its final celebrations for Guyana's 50th Republic anniversary and the university's 57th anniversary, organized a literary festival in honor of Guyanese icons who contributed to literary works in the Caribbean. On Friday, February 28, a team of representatives from the university visited the Berbice High School, where they honored former writer Mr. Edgar Mittelholzer, and the New Amsterdam Multilateral Secondary, where Sir Wilson Harris was honored. This newscast spoke with a representative from the university, Professor Paloma Mohammed, and she made these remarks.
And we thought that instead of just paying people to go read and just then that disappears, we wanted to find communities where our great writers and artists came from, because many of them had migrated to Georgetown, and people think that they were from Georgetown, but they actually were born, and many of them educated and grew up in places all across the country. The idea is to make sure that people in the communities know that they had great talent, so they have good writing and literary genes, so they could aspire to the same thing, to make sure that we give a set of the books that the persons would have written to the libraries in the schools or community centers, and so that others in the community could draw pride and inspiration from the knowledge that they had somebody as great as this come from their community and live here.
While at the New Amsterdam Multilateral School, members of the team shared with students some works of Sir Wilson Harris, namely Palace of the Peacock, Heartland, and his poem This Is My Meditation.
Cast a cold eye on life, on death, horsemen pass by. A horseman appeared on the road, coming at breakneck stride. A shot rang out suddenly, near and yet far, as if the wind had been stretched and thorn had been suddenly calling, running an instant. The horseman stiffened with a devil's smile. Stevenson unexpectedly felt an irritational shock of fear. Suffocated and dense, he drew in his breath involuntarily and held it deeply, as if to preserve himself from drowning.
Oh God, this is my meditation now, before I pray. I think of Mozart, in the heat of his civilization, deserted, not even accorded the dignity of decent burial. I think of Christ, crucified.
My God, why have you deserted me? I think of the others who are also the sons of God, contemptuous of their divinity, living and dying today in the slums.
The festival was held with the intention to make students aware of the achievements of their forefathers within the field of literacy and urge young writers to pursue their dream. Reporting for Channel 8 News, Renetta Court.